Hello and welcome to tonight's episode of Matchday Live. Sorry, we're all a bit rusty here. We're all very excited. Fans are back on the ground for our last home game here at Summer Park this season, and everything's going a bit nuts. We're all trying to get ourselves sorted. But listen, welcome along to another episode of Matchday Live here. As Portadown welcome Dungannon Swifts. My name is Mark Beattie.
Hello, and I'm Johnny Dunlop, and as Mark says, we're back here at Shamrock Park for this evening's Danske Bank Premiership game between Portadown and Dungannon. And probably the most important thing of all is we'll have supporters back after, 5 months of being here, of a handful of us having to bring you shows like this and the stream into your homes. We're over the moon to have supporters back in here with us tonight. As always, though, for those supporters unable to make it here tonight, the match is live as always on We Are Ports TV Live, and that is streamed on 247.tv/NIPrem at a special one-off price this evening of £5 as a thank you for your support over these last 5 months from your homes and wherever you've been watching the games from.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll have a team sheet ready to go. We'll flag up the teams here for this afternoon's game. You want to talk about Portadown's team?
Yeah, well, there's no changes from our last game here, which was the 2-0 win against Carrick. So, Jacob Carney is in nets, then Greg Hall, Adam McCallum, Paul Finnegan, George Tipton, Adam Sally, Lee Bonus, Stephen Taggart, Nathan Kerr, Sam Ward, and finally Ben Tilney.
Yeah, for the visitors in this evening, there is changes. To be honest with you, I've been running around that much here. I haven't been able to note all the changes, but listen, I'll just read out the Dungannon Swifts team for this evening. So you have Roy Carl and nets, Keelan Coyle, Keelan McAleer, O'Sheen Smith, Rhys Campbell, Mark Patton, Cahill McGinty, Ryan Mays, James Convey, Shea Conway, and Matthew Smith. So it's a team that we know well playing against this season here at Summer Park. We've played them once here and 2 away, and we've won all games so far.
Yeah, we had a convincing 3-0 win up at Stangmore, I think November, early December time, and then had another 1-0 win up at Stangmore, and then the 1-0 victory here a few weeks ago. So 3 victories out of 3 against them. Barred up one at Stangmore. There have been tight games, especially that last one here. It was a brilliant Adam Sally strike that secured the game for us. So, the games have been very nip and tuck, but, we've come out on top in all 3, and hopefully we will again tonight.
We're going to have a quick one this afternoon for Matchday Live. We've been that busy and stuff trying to get set up. We're a wee bit late getting on, so we're going to be quick and sharp here. We'll have Matthew Tipton about to come on and chat to Johnny here in a second. Just one thing, the whole season when I've been doing these Matchday Lives, my 2 sons, Jackson and Blake, have been getting me to say a random word every episode. So that's why I've been saying stupid things like underpants and monster truck during the episodes. Tonight, they told me to say beanstalk, and I've no idea how to get that into a sentence, so beanstalk, that's me done for the season.
You're slacking. I was really looking forward to seeing how you were going to get that fitted
I was going to say someone like O'Sheen Connolly has grew up like a beanstalk, but I can't do it. I'm just going to say beanstalk. That's 4 times I said it now, so they're going to be happy. But listen, quick short break. We'll be back with Matthew Tipton in a few seconds.
Hello, welcome back to Matchday Live. Joined here by Portadown manager Matthew Tipton. Thanks for joining us, Matthew.
No problems, Johnny.
Team news tonight. There's no changes from the 2-0 win over Carrick.
No, 2-1. Yeah, no need. I thought we played some good stuff. Want to really implement what we're doing, and that I feel is the best team selection for us tonight. A little bit different talking to you now because you can see other people, and we have to speak up a bit. But in terms of the way they played, I thought it was really good, and it's not like the rest of the season where we've played and then there's another game in 72 hours. We've had 10 days break, so the boys are fit and ready to go, and hopefully they can produce a performance like that or even better.
Yeah, as you're saying there, supporters back in tonight, the first time since I think it's November time, maybe. I think it was Linfield here is the last time when we had supporters in. Just how much does it mean to have the supporters back in?
It's brilliant for me. If it was a full house I'd be ecstatic, but I know we can only get 500 in or whatever it is, and it will be needed today. It's been a long season. I referenced it in pre-game notes. It's been a long time for the boys, but it's good that we're here. we kind of rushed into this season, didn't we? Even though we had a long break between the two, so we didn't even get a chance to celebrate with the fans last year's success. So really and truly, tonight is like the end of season this year and last year with a bit of luck. And guys have been everybody's been stuck in the house. We've been privileged. We've been getting out and playing, and it's been brilliant for us. But for everybody else, they've been having to watch on the streams, and it's not the same.
No.
Look, and the games haven't been the same. And I think he even said it, and people have said it to me. When we've been close in matches, imagine the drive that the fans would have kicked us over the line or wherever, and I want that today from everybody. Can we get that from the first minute? Because the boys will be buzzing and they'll go, and mistakes will happen and things, but there'll be more mistakes today than the rest of the season put together, because the intensity will be up, because the fans are in and they're all, everybody's going to be buzzing, players and fans, so we're really looking forward to it, and I'm excited because a bit of atmosphere. And I'm hoping that I can just chill out a little bit, and the fans will get us going if needed.
Yeah.
And instead of just me and Dave and Trevor, having to roar on, because that's what it's been. We're having to motivate the guys permanently from the touchline, where generally we would rather focus on the tactical side of things. So I'm really pleased and really looking forward to it.
A sort of just reward for this young side, because as you say, they missed out on celebrating winning the championship. I know they had supporters in here at the start of the season, but we have a real strong chance. A victory tonight gives us a real strong grip on that 9th place, which will be a great achievement for this young team for their first season back in the Premiership. And it's good to have supporters in to give this young team the recognition of what they've achieved this season. Yeah,
look, everybody will understand what I mean here. I can't celebrate 9th place, right? But I understand where we're at and what we're doing. But for me, I think we've more ability there than 9th place, but the league table doesn't lie, and you'll not see me saying anything different over the course of time. And whenever I've been in football, you get what you deserve, and at the end of 38 games, that's the position that you deserve. So yes, like I know people say here, you should be proud of them finishing 9th. Well, yeah, I'm more proud of 9th than 10th, but I want them to be up above that, and I think we've got that. And I think with the fans, I think we might have picked up a few more points, not enough to get us anywhere above to where we want to be, but certainly think come next year we have to be striving to target them places. And like you say, the fans been in, it's home and away that these games have been like that. Some weeks it might have suited us to have no fans, but I don't think it ever suits, if I'm being honest. But there is occasions where we could maybe sit back and soak up pressure and then go where I know fans will be excited and they'd want us to really push on it and go up. But that's just all about football and learning and taking things, both fans and myself. We've learned a hell of a lot about the young team this year, as you say, and they've learned a lot about the league. Now it's all right learning, it's how you move forward with that. There's no point just learning and not using what you've learned. So we hope that this year will stand them in good stead for next season. And I understand there's been no relegation, I get that. But what my message was, regardless of relegation or not, we had to go and be in a position where nobody could level that at us. Because I understand people will say, not so much us, but Linfield, they didn't really win the league because there was like 5 games left, and they said it a little bit about us, but we're not as much because we've been top from day 1 or day 2 and so many points clear. But I never ever wanted to be in this position come August where I felt it could be levelled that these are young stayed up because there was no relegation. I would hate that, and that is part of my team talk, and I'll say it tonight. Do not let these get a thing off us. 3 out of 3 for us, not a goal conceded, and I want that to continue tonight. And I will be drummed into them, and people will think why, because in fact Adrian Logan asked me, do you think it really matters? I said, well, I've never played a game of anything that it doesn't matter about winning. I said that's why I don't play golf, because I'm no good at it, so I know I'm not going to win. I only go to do things that we're going to win, and some weeks we don't, some weeks we do. But in terms of now, we've got to get another win. There's no two ways about it. I said it before the Carrick game, and I'm saying the same thing tonight.
Well, Matthew, thank you for joining us over these past few months doing this here. I'm going to let you go because you've a few more people to get through than you normally do here on I
didn't think of that. I normally hide in the office, don't I? And last few weeks I've been all right getting out because I know that I can get back in plenty of time, but it doesn't look that way tonight.
It doesn't.
I'm going to have to find a trapdoor.
Yeah.
Right.
But listen, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in a few moments to finish off Matchday Live. To be here to move.
Hello and welcome back to Matchday Live. Obviously all a bit rusty. There's people here. That's class.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. So we'll just chat a few minutes here. We'll have to jump on because the live stream is about to start. So make sure you jump on the 247.tv/NA for your last chance to buy a match here at Summer Park live streamed for this season. We have Dave Wiggins and ex Portadown, Watford, NI, all them teams. Peter Kennedy is going to be on co-commentary. That'll be interesting to hear from Peter. He was a great player here down the years, so it'll be good to hear stories on his opinions on the game and stuff. So that'll be good. Tonight's match then.
As we were speaking about there with Matthew, we've beat Dungannon Swiss 3 times this season, haven't conceded a goal, and I fully expect that to continue. I sort of say in there as well, I think it's great recognition to have supporters back for the final home game. Would have loved them all season, but I think, for this team, I think to give them the reward or the recognition for a tough season, their first season back, a win tonight gives you that strong grip in 9th place. So I fully expect the team to use the fans here this evening and grasp that 9th place with a victory. Yeah,
do you know what? I'm even standing here listening to the music, and the music is even different because you've got chatter around it, you've got noise around it. It's building the atmosphere already. Before here, when you had music, it was dead. It was just like playing music in an empty room. It just wasn't there.
It feels like a proper football match tonight, doesn't it?
Listen, we'll leave it there tonight. Obviously, we'll be live very soon on the 247.tv/NA Prem for a reduced price of £5 this time. So nip on there, buy your stream if you can't be here at Summer Park tonight. And fingers crossed the boys can respond to the fans are coming out to give them a send off at the end of what is a relatively successful season.
Yeah, and also thanks for joining us all season. We've had to do this. We've been in the privileged position of doing this all season, just the two of us. So thanks for joining us all season on the stream and on Match Day Live, and we hope we've brought you a bit of football joy during the year.
Yep, absolutely. Thank you very much, guys, and I appreciate you all tuning in.